a little bit longer in this one.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Rosales. And he makes the catch for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping into the box, Cam Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His fifth so far in this series. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Digging in and looking for more, Cam Dog comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Swenson going back on it. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
At the plate, Cam Dog, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Throw won't get him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yohan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Doug Goldstein. He singled his last time up.
Doug Goldstein.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... At the plate, Cam Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. The tag, and he is out.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
Batting third, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
And now the Giants pitcher, Isaiah Bannister, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Hit to first. He's right there. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Leading off the inning, Kenny Newby, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Newby
Is on the ground over to first. Dog gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky McCoy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ricky McCoy.
Dog right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Cam Dog. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for here.
It'll be interesting.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
In real time, it was obvious that ball was crushed, and with show track, we see our eyes didn't deceive us. The exit velocity checked in on 119 miles an hour, which is right up there with some of the hardest hit balls we've seen.
Ready to take his hacks again, Cam Dog, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his third homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Ready for another chance? Clinton Holbrook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Cam Dog will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. McCoy takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals. Doyle Wells gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Batting third, first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Netzel is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Batting sixth, second baseman. Willie Calhoun.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Cam Dog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Left center, base hit. The relay. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next for New York, Killian Quick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the
1 out and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Netzel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Cam Dog.
Cam Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now, Billy Netzel. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground over to first. Dog has it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing, well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Game 2 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. It's Game 2 of the World Series. Next. Ronald Herrera will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
A moment now to take a look at visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Yoan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ray Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Digging in, Aaron Terry.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Aaron Terry.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute.
And now for Washington, Cam Dog. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Netzel moves over. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to first. Dog is there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up. Leading off the inning, Cam Dog, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second.
Moncada fields it cleanly,
and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Cam Dog, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Cam Dog, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Netzel ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the plate. Before we take our lead, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player. It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public addressing.
Batting third, first baseman, Cam Dog.
The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Gone. Now batting, Cam Dog. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in the last at-bat, it makes you think.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Hooky. windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of the...
Standing in, Cam Dog, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This is line to left. Richardson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cam Dog.
Cam Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. The short, hit hard. Backhanded. And that's the second out.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think
it's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside. Tom Turner will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now at the plate, Cam Dog. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the ballpark, but a guy like...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Dog stands at second with 2 gone. Right side, Calhoun in the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Danger averted. Stepping into the box, Cam Dog. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
For me, the story has been this.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Valdez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string any.
Hard hit to first. To his right, Dog, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Coming to the plate now, Cam Dog, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Not much to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play at first and third with 2 outs.
Striding in now for the Nats, Alcs Gillespie, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Back now with baseball.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup.
Batting third, first baseman, Cam Dog.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like. Digging in now, Cam Dog.
First baseman, Cam Dog.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Killian Quick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate again, Joey Valdez, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada gloves it. Throw in time for the third out, but it's certain. Cam Dog will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, and this was the swing right here. Drilled to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Ready now, Sandy Richardson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hats off to that one.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Riding in once again, Cam Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Valdez going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Grounded to first. Dog fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely
back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public address announcer Mike. Into the box now, Cam Dog. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valdez is in pursuit, and that's the third out. So a rather pedestrian start. Now at the plate, Killian Quick, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box now, Cam Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Settling in now, Cam Dog. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Netzel is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Cam Dog, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Line towards center field. Netzel is there, 1 away. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public.
Batting third, first baseman, Cam Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Valdez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Sandy Richardson.
Grounded up the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, Cam Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cam Dog.
This is line to left. Richardson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out. So striding in, Billy Netzel, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Round is short. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, a double play. Stepping in, Cam Dog. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Calhoun onto the grass, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Ray Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Ray Gonzalez.
High pop-up. Moncada is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Sandy Richardson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Sandy Richardson.
popped him up. Moncada will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing doing here. Ah, the beautiful view. So coming to the plate, Cam Dog. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Hot shot down the line. Quick comes up with it. Throw in time, and they are World Series champions.
Our final line score tonight.
A conciliatory phone call.